welcome back to episode number 4. We're in Venice, as you can see. Today we've had a last minute switch up. We were going to be showing you some little tricks and tips to do before you start to try and reach out to get clients, but today we're going to be talking all about movement and how you can turn a boring video into an exciting video with some little tweaks. So we started this experiment on £1,000 to show you how you can fund your travels through creating content. We are now on, and I will show you how much we are on at the end of today's episode. But first, let me show you how we got here in Venice as we started the day in Lake Garda. Lake Garda was incredible. So many beautiful views. I would love to have spent a few more days there, but it's time to explore more of Italy and get a train across to Venice, which, by the way, is the worst place with a suitcase. Okay, so why is movement important? It's important for the simple reason that it keeps the viewers interested. Okay, so take this bridge for example. If I was going to be making a travel video, I would want to be revealing it to the viewers so they don't see it straight away, so it keeps their eyes focused on watching more of the video. Something like this. All of these movements were performed on my DJI RS2 gimbal. You can do it handheld, however, even with warp stabilizer, it might not look that smooth. So tip number 2 is to track a moving object. The first thing we need to do is to keep it in the center of the frame at all time, because it is going to be our focal point. And if the object that you're tracking, whether it be a dog, a person, a horse, a boat, has any kind of movement in itself, track it alongside it. Keep it in the center of the frame all the time. Don't stand there and pan the movement. Keep alongside it, keep it in the center, something like this. Tip number 3. So this one, I'm going to just call it a revealing shot. I'm not entirely sure what it's called. And you can actually do it freehand. You don't need a gimbal or anything like that. Do it completely freehand. I use a shot a lot, normally at the start of the video, within the first 1 or 2 shots. And so how it's going to work, and you see it a lot in movies as well, and how it's going to work is we're going to take, for example, the clock behind us. We're going to show you an example of that without the revealing shot and with the revealing shot. It's very simple. You're going to go behind an object covering up your frame, and you're going to slowly reveal it. It's as easy as that, and I will show you the difference now. Okay, so another panning movement that you can do, as well as panning down, is panning around your object, keeping your object in the center of the frame at all times. Something that goes like this. So I'm going to be talking about dolly shots. If you don't know what a dolly shot is, essentially you have an object in the foreground, and the way that you control the camera, you make it look like the background is moving further away. I'm going to show you a drone shot example now. So there we go. So I was right. Yeah. So zoom in. So I was there, I think, at 28mm focal length on the lens. Zoomed in at 28mm on my lens, which is a 17 to 28. And as I was at 28, as I moved forward, I pinched it back out to 17, and then reverse. When you're kind of tracking backwards, you pinch it in. Hope that makes sense. Okay, guys. Let's talk about my final point, and arguably the most important. Just because you have a gimbal does not mean you need to use it. Don't overcomplicate a simple shot. You don't need movement in every single shot to tell the story, to get the emotion out of the viewer. Remember that. I hope these 5 simple tips can somewhat help you get creative when you're by yourself making these travel videos, because trust me, it can be challenging at times when you're just looking at a statue that doesn't move. It's not easy, so hopefully I've helped you get creative. Anyway, I'm going to finish off and sign off the video there for today. I'm going to leave the amount of money that we've got just up here, and I'm going to see you all again for the next episode, which is tomorrow. Sick.